Oh, this is great. Oh, that is good.
Hey guys, Cardinellis here with WardRadio, and do you remember the Batman movie where the Joker blows up a building and then just says, "Oh, I love my job"? Yeah, well, that's me. Because, no, I'm not a Joker, but I love my job. And why? Because I was just in Utah for a conference and had a chance to catch up with Cade and Baylor from All Those in Favor, and they did two things. They offered stimulating conversation on why it's important or okay that the church is rich, as well as...
Should we go to SWIG?
Yeah, let's go to SWIG, dog.
Taking me to the cultural hotspot of SWIG. I believe it was my first time.
First timer.
Going to said SWIG. I've now experienced the Mormon coffee shop or the Mormon soda shop now.
Dude, I love coming to Utah. Everything here is so cheap.
So we're going to have a little bit of a twofer in this episode where a California Mormon or a California saint gets to rate the Utah SWIG, much like a lot of the Utahns will rate California In-N-Out when they have it for the first time. I'm trying SWIG today. It's going to be a lot of fun, and the whole time we're going to converse about apparently a very well-rounded opinion by Cade as to why
Nobody cares how rich the rich get as long as those on the bottom live decent.
it's okay for the church to be rich. Roll tape.
I've been working on a paper that I've been wanting to put out there.
A paper?
A paper.
This dude
Okay.
he likes to write papers, dude.
I write papers.
It's crazy what Adderall will do to a man.
It's crazy what you can do when you get an Adderall and a white monster in you.
Jeez.
But
Okay. Are you saying it's good for the church to be rich, or why it's okay? I would take it one step forward and further and say it's good for the church to be rich.
yeah, so I think you can make that case very easily, but my case is more, there's nothing wrong with the church being rich. And if you think there is, like, I would kind of need to see why, but I think
You're
first
probably
off,
an angry Gen Xer in his mother's basement that's, screaming at the church to make up for his lack of sociability and kind of like that. No, okay.
As long as people online, they're like, the church needs to spend all of its money right now.
well, they'll say, like, you'll see it in comments. It's like, oh yeah, from a church who has $250 billion. And I'm like, it's like more, but whatever.
Okay.
Put some respect on our name. But it's almost like just saying how much money the church has is like enough to be like, oh, that's bad. But I think, and this is why it's such a losing battle, is because there's a big profit bias in the United States. So like there's all these super interesting empirical studies where they'll send, or they'll, have you seen the application study where they'll show someone like an application that has like a Mexican sounding name and an English sounding name, even though it's the exact same
A Spanish
application.
sounding name. I guess English.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that study.
So they'll do it with all sorts of different like
backgrounds.
demographics,
Okay,
yeah,
cool,
and races and religions, and an application with the name Muhammad, they send it out to tons of businesses, and even though it has the same as the other one they send out, where it's like James White.
Okay. James White, like the evangelical.
Yeah, I didn't mean that.
Okay,
But
yeah.
that one will get accepted a lot more. So they did the same thing with businesses, and they asked people, is this business a good ethical business or a bad one? And the single biggest determiner was like, oh, this business makes money. Like this business gets this much income and this business gets less income. So there's a huge profit bias.
So they would think it was a better company if it made a lot of money, or if it made a little.
No, they would think it's like wrong and immoral if it makes money, even though they could be losing profit. They just see the number of how much like sales or just revenue, and they think it's bad.
Okay.
And then there's also these interesting empirics on like how we feel sympathy for people. Like if you show a rich person getting like dumped on by the rain, no one cares. But if you show like someone who someone who like isn't rich, no one cares.
Okay.
Or they do care. So it's like people selectively give their sympathy out based on how much money you have. So when we're going about this conversation, we are fighting an uphill battle because there's such a big profit money bias in the United States.
Interesting.
But is the bias wrong?
So
Like, is it wrong to not feel bad for the rich
Well,
guy?
I mean, yeah. It's wrong to feel for anybody that's getting dumped on by the rain, especially if they're cold and they're suffering.
Yeah.
Especially if it's unneeded.
Yeah.
But okay.
yeah, I mean, and this study, I mean, that was just an example I cited out. Like they tracked this over tons of different instances of like, oh, I feel bad for this person, or oh, I don't feel bad for this person because.
Well, it's just
they have a
like
lot of
pretty
money.
privilege.
Well, there
like one of the
definitely is
only
a-
kind of privileges that we've been really able to,
Yeah.
directly quantify as unimpeachably true
Mm-hmm.
is attraction privilege. If you're more attractive, you're going to sell more if you're a salesman. You're going to get more help on the side of the road. If you're in need
Yeah.
of help, you're going to be able to get preferential treatment by almost anybody you deal with of either gender.
Hop in this right lane, and then turn. Is it this light bay?
I have no idea. I don't go to SWIG.
You don't go to SWIG?
I don't go to SWIG.
I don't think I've ever been to SWIG.
No shot in your whole life.
I don't think I ever have. Dude, I live in Los Angeles. We don't have
turn
SWIGs.
right at this light.
At the light.
Up here,
Light.
At the light?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So what is SWIG? So I imagine just like in Star Wars when they go to that bar,
The cantina.
the cantina.
Okay.
I imagine a cantina full of a bunch of
Teeny boppers, like 15-year-old, 16-year-old.
sure, teeny bopper
fun, like, high school
cantina
kids.
What does that
with a
even
bunch of
mean?
fountain drinks everywhere.
Take
Imagine-
the third exit left here. on this.
Imagine just like a
Okay.
really small room that's really sticky with
Yeah.
two high school students in it.
There's bees everywhere in the summer.
Oh, that's funny. So this one?
No, that's true.
Straight.
This one, okay.
And then you got to flip a UE after the meeting, and they make it impossible to get in here.
Oh my gosh, there's a little sign. It looks like a gas station.
Dude, they've had to run. Look how far out they've had to run the drive-through because the line gets so long.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Here.
The
Oh
line-
my gosh, it's
You're here
ridiculous.
during like peak time.
Really?
It's a Saturday, so it's all everyone's all
Okay,
spread
is
out.
this something that's overrated that everybody from out of state, like, so for example, I like In-N-Out hamburger, all right, but I gotta be honest with you, I think it's the most overrated hamburger in the planet.
I think it was.
And the drive-through line
Before
is
inflation.
like 5 football fields long in some of these In-N-Outs.
Yeah.
And Utahns, like, whenever they come to California, oh, can we go to In-N-Out? Can we go to the real In-N-Out? Oh, can we? I'm like, dude, it's not that great. Like, literally, the Carl's Jr. big hamburger for $4.99 is tastier than In-N-Out. Now, I appreciate that In-N-Out's food is fresh and it's a good burger. It is, and it's not overpriced. It's a good burger.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think it's the 5 football field long burger.
Dude, well, SWIG is interesting that way because ever since Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, now you have people from other states that are like, oh, let's do a Utah trip. We can go try the soda places. We can go to SWIG.
They're Utah tripping SWIG?
No, that's like part of the itinerary. Like obviously they still want to go.
So this is
skiing,
like
they still wanna
like
do
soda
stuff.
pop Chick-fil-A. You got the guy sitting in line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But like
Okay.
when my cousins came in from Seattle most recently, they were like, yo, we really want to like.
Well, this dude's
Try
in here from
SWIG.
New York. Look at this, man. This guy's in here from New York.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Part of the experience.
Okay,
It's
sick.
part of the Utah
All right, well, let's
experience.
see what this cat's
It
got
is
to say.
overrated though. To answer your question.
Let's see. Hey, what's up, dog? How you doing?
Hey, good, how are you?
First timer.
Sweet, here's the menu.
Oh, okay. There's a menu. What's a guy my size of class and erudition get?
So, do you have a favorite soda that you would want to go off of the base?
Root beer?
Root beer? So we have the buttery beer and the Happy Camper right here.
Ugh, buttery?
So butterscotch.
Okay, I don't know about that one. What's the Waikiki? That looks
The
good.
Waikiki is Coke, pineapple, and coconut cream.
Or just peachy.
Or just peachy.
Okay, peachy, beach babe, or spring fling. Which one's the best, bro?
Peach babe.
Beach babe?
Yeah.
What do you get here?
Mountain Dew, raspberry, peach. Okay, I'm getting a
I wanna
beach
get-
babe.
I've already drank, like,
What are you gonna get?
I don't even know.
I'm gonna get
Oh,
one of
what
these
size did you want
refreshers.
Oh, large, I guess.
Perfect.
Can I get I'm gonna do a 32-ounce island time.
Perfect.
Sounds like
We'll see what.
an alcoholic beverage.
All right, we're going to pause just for 1 second to remind you guys that there's a free trial to Scripture Notes waiting for you in the description below. Back to the show.
Ooh, are those mini chocolate chips any good?
Oh,
Oh,
they're
yeah, I like
they're
it.
dank. Those are that's the only thing not
Do
over.
you want a
yeah.
party pack for all of us?
It's a party pack.
It comes with 60 of them.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we'll get a party
God.
pack. Yeah, give us a party pack. Dude, I love coming to Utah. Everything here is so cheap. I'm making it rain with 60 cookies for $17.95. Bro,
Mini cookies.
I don't care. This is like, everything here is so cheap. I love
Wait,
it.
how old
Where
are
are you
you?
guys from?
I'm from Los Angeles.
We're from here. We're from Draper.
Yeah.
Sandy.
Yeah, so, all right, hit me. Here you go, bro.
Be 33.18 for you.
That's it.
You're the party pack, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Perfect. Here's that for you.
Jeez Louise, this is
Are
awesome.
they cold?
Cheers for the other drinks or no?
Cold.
No, that's okay.
No, it's fine.
No?
Thank you.
Oh, this is great. Oh, this is awesome.
It's his first time.
Oh, they're all doughy.
Sorry.
Like they weren't finished getting cooked. I love it. What's this?
He shouldn't be driving.
Yeah, where am I gonna put this? Yeah, this is a little charger right there.
Yeah, we can move the charger.
There we go. Thank you.
The citrus sunrise.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Straws for you.
That one's mine. 'Cause
Thank you.
Yeah, have a
I'm
great
a
day.
little healthier than these guys.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Ooh, black straws. I feel so classy.
Yeah, you guys don't have you don't have plastic straws out there, do you?
They do now.
Yeah, everybody cheats. Oh, that is good.
How's everyone cheat?
Oh, what's mine again?
I don't know.
Beach Babe?
Beach bin.
Okay. I am going to be insulin resistant in the next 30 seconds from that soda, but yeah, that's good.
Yeah. It's.
Okay,
very
so where are we going
sugary.
now?
You tell me, bro.
Okay, no, so anyway, continue. Why it's okay that the church is rich. Keep going.
I just took a bite of a cookie.
Okay. We'll hit it.
Not the best time. We have to decide if that profit bias is justified. Like if we're biased against rich people for a good reason, or biased against simply having a lot of money for a good reason.
Yeah.
And most of what I drew on for this paper that I've started working on is this book by a philosopher and an economist named Jason Brennan.
Mm-hmm.
And
I went to high school with that guy. Freaking sucks, dude.
Okay, keep going.
he wrote this whole book called Why It's Okay to Be Rich. And I followed the footnotes and found a lot of interesting stuff. But
Okay.
basically, like, it's hard to find an argument for, like, how much money the church should have
Okay.
and how much money they should be giving away.
Okay.
Like the ratio.
Yeah.
Of like, if I have.
Well, I
And-
feel like nobody cares. Like Dennis Prager said this really well once. He said, nobody cares how rich the rich get as long as those on the bottom live decently.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Good way to put it.
if the church were visibly, and I feel like it's pretty good at this, if the church were visibly, especially in an outward facing way, visibly taking care of its own, which I believe the average person feels it does.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe this, talk to hospital administrators, talk to military chaplains, talk to anybody that runs an institution with first responders or people that are in crisis.
Food
and
pantries.
Food pantries. They all say the same thing. Like Mormons are really good at, quote, taking care of their own,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so I think as long as the church is good at that, nobody cares how much money that they have. In fact, they might even trust it to have money more
Yeah.
because those on bottom seem to be living decently, and by that, you know, they're being visited when they're in a time of need.
Yeah.
We're mourning with those that mourn, comforting those that stand in need of comfort, so on and so forth. So I feel like that's where the average person sits. Is that just wishful thinking or what?
But when you say take care of their own, do you mean take care of members of the church?
Yeah.
Because I would say that's not even a question. Like, of course we do that. And then I'd say on top of that, we take care of tons of people who aren't members of the church.
Yeah.
But I would disagree. I would, with the whole outward facing thing, I don't think the church is very outward facing about a lot of the stuff they do.
I know, it's annoying.
But I think that's just doctrinal. Like that's Jesus says to do your alms in secret.
Yeah.
So I just think like there's a fundamental Christian principle about not putting a camera in the face or writing a news article about every
Yeah, but hold on.
person you're helping, you know?
Yeah, I know. If you're doing it for the purpose of self-aggrandizement, then it is wrong.
Yeah.
Okay? But there's also nothing wrong with saying, look, I did this and so can you.
Yeah.
Like, look, we were able to build this peach farm in the third world, and we're able to do it by teaming with this local organization for pennies on the dollar. It's made this massive difference.
Yeah.
Look, you, other church, other NGO, individual citizen. Come on, by the way, your guys' overpasses and all this stuff makes no sense.
What do you mean? It's
Like
lit.
Utah makes no sense.
Also, when you get a
Brigham
chance,
Young
you
came
should,
up with the grid system, flawless. And then y'all screwed it up with these weird, like, to turn left, you need to go across the other street and then make a right-hand turn. Who is your civil engineering department in Utah? Is it some progmo? It's like just trying to like post-modernize everything or what?
I don't know.
What is that?
Okay. So
I've never thought of it.
Yeah, well, apparently neither are they. So anyway, keep
Okay.
going. Talking about the church.
So there's this. It seems like the consistent answer is that the church should have less money and give away more money. Like that's the only straight answer you can get. Like there's no like I think they should
Yeah.
be donating 50%, keeping 50%.
Please
whatever.
be broken like all the other institutions in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, please be so poor like we were for most of
Also,
our
you should
history.
flip a U when you get a chance and start heading back towards
Oh,
Sandus so
crap.
we don't get too far.
Okay.
So
Tell me where I should go.
I would
You can just drive up the canyon, bro, or up Wasatch.
Okay, cool.
It's a
Good.
pretty
Just give me
drive,
direction.
and that's where you live.
I would just maybe go. Do we just leave
Just take
it?
this all the way back up. Flip a UE here, and then just take this all the way back.
Yeah, that's good. So
Hold on to your butt.
Watch
there's
out.
this famous. Have you guys heard of Peter Singer? He's like the one philosopher that people outside of the space have heard of.
Okay, yeah.
He created this argument about how, like, just your average everyday person is immoral. So he gives this thought experiment, like you're on your way to work, and there's a child drowning in a pond next to you.
Is it a Dodger fan or a Giants fan?
He didn't say.
No, makes a difference. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, keep going, keep going.
He didn't mention what kind of a fan it was, and I'm assuming so we could be objective about it.
Okay.
Because there's some Eagles fans
Okay.
that I would consider leaving in the pond.
Okay, cool. So keep going.
So he says, if you could save this child in the pond by jumping in the water, but you would get your $100 shoes destroyed, messy, would you still be required to do it? Would you still be ethically required to jump in and save the child, a drowning child? That
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So everyone says that.
Yeah.
So he says, all right, you've just admitted to that. So what is different about sending $100? You don't need $100. You don't need your shoes. You could sell your shoes right now, get $100, and cure malaria for 10 children in a third world country right now. Because
Okay.
malaria is extremely preventable if you have the right medicine.
Yeah.
My homie just got malaria.
See, would you save him for $100?
I don't know why I said homie, because it's a girl, but yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So everyone says they would save the drowning kid, and then he says, well, look, you can do the same thing right now. You can save a kid from dying right now for almost nothing of what you possess. And so he says, basically, that we should be giving our money.
But then you have to ask yourself, though, what's the high-end threshold of that?
Exactly.
Because, like, for example, okay, well, you could give away all of your money and then have none left to yourself, which would then only provide a short-term benefit, not a long-term benefit.
Exactly.
So you have to learn to do what Jesus Christ says, to give unto Caesar that which is Caesar's, give unto God that which is God's, and find a way to do both. And I believe that one of the ways you do both is, and you serve people most, is by serving the most amount of people that you can in the short term, while maintaining your ability to serve them in the long term.
Yeah.
Increase your
and
capacity
so this
to
is what
serve.
this is what Singer says. He says you would be like if you walked every day on your way to work and you saw another kid drowning every day, you would still be morally obliged to save the kid unless you were giving up something of like at least comparable value.
Yeah.
Like at least you're on unless you're on your last pair of shoes or something.
Yeah.
Then you would not be like you wouldn't really need
There's
to.
an argument, yeah.
So, this is where I think most people are coming from when they're talking about the church. It seems like they're making this type of argument. It's like, oh, well, could they give more? The answer is yes, therefore they should give more.
Oh, now, unfortunately, the battery on the GoPro ran out. So we're just going to call it a cliffhanger and move on. But I do have to say that SWIG was above average. I think it's a little overrated. I think the hype is a little bit too much, but it was good. It was above satisfactory, and I would recommend it if you wanted like pre-diabetes, or maybe just wanted to be insulin resistant within 30 seconds. But no, I'm just kidding. Anyway, thank you so much to Cade and Baylor. You guys got to check them out at All Those in Favor. And as always, for this and more, please make sure you guys check us out at wardradio.com.